Man, you are one pathetic loser.
This guy was on Tosh.0 actually.
Look, I don't see no engagement ring. You said that
What,
he did
recently?
you dirty.
Or for a different
So
song?
what's the harm in
Different song.
flirting, baby?
Completely different song.
Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this?
like-
When you're home all alone, why he out fucking around with them hoes?
That was the payoff.
Yeah, that was. He actually was. He was on Tosh.0 and he was that one that did I got all these hoes, or like he's like that little white boy that was rapping.
Oh, Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, yeah, that's him.
And they changed his name to Froggy Fresh.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, this is him right now.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, he had to change his name. It was Krispy Kreme, and then they were going to file a grievance against him, so he went to Froggy
Wait,
Fresh.
Krispy Kremes were gonna try to sue this kid?
Yeah, they're going to try.
Fucking Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Their donuts are not even that great.
His song, the one, The Baddest. Just me and Mike.
Wait, what?
His buddy Mike, that's always in there. He's like... You never watched that whole video?
No.
Oh, he's talking about all this stuff. He's like, I am the baddest of them all.
Wait, no, that's the one that his friend's wearing that Mac Miller shirt, or?
Yeah. That's his buddy Mike. He's like, are you guys going to do an album? He's like, oh, that'd be cool. He's like, what are you thinking for the cover? He's like, I was just thinking a picture of me and Mike.
When you do that on Tosh.0, that's just hilarious. But he's all about him and Mike. Well, I don't really have that many hoes.
Wait, is that show still on?
Touch.0?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh man.
He's between seasons right now, but I still watch that crap. My wife thinks I'm retarded. He's changing his style.
Yeah, is he?
Well, from whatever you're.
Oh, this guy,
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme. Yeah, he's come a long way from Krispy Kreme.
I have to check that one out.
Oh man. But dude, it was crazy. I was actually talking to Jesse yesterday, and last night we were talking about what were we talking about, dude?
A lot of stuff.
No, fuck, what was it? The marshmallows.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like marshmallow cereal and stuff like that. And then out of the blue this morning, he's like, bro, check this shit out. My feed has marshmallows all
Lucky
over
Charms.
Oh, that
and
crap's
all
all
you see.
listening.
I
Yeah.
know. I just thought it was super crazy, dude. That like,
I'm trying to remember what it was. My wife and I were talking recently, and then I think we brought up taxes or something, and of course,
Sure enough.
next ad, she's like, "That's creepy."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I'm
is.
like, just don't allow any of those. What's it called? Any of those apps that you get to access to your microphone if you don't have to.
You know,
isn't pretty much every single app?
Yeah, but you can change it on all of your settings.
the privacy
if you'd
stuff.
like.
I know. Well, because I work at like in the gas station, like
C-store.
technician and stuff like that. So for a while they were trying to implement this like they called it applause, and what it would do is it would actually be able to see what purchases you've made before on whatever card you're using, and then it would try to pull up like advertisements. You know, like sometimes when you'd be pumping,
Oh, yeah, like
and then
the
a video
TV?
starts in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I was just always like, is this even legal? Can you do that? I haven't really seen it happen. I mean, that was years ago that they were training us on stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty scary. How they're
Yeah.
just like
It's so
watching you.
Keywords, a formula in the system that and just put a keyword and your shit comes up.
I don't know.
Someone starts pumping gas, and it's like huge black dildo.
Viagra.
Son of a bitch.
ED, right? It's like
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like I don't know what it's talking about, guys.
It's not in my card. I stole this card.
Hey, whose is this?
It's even in mine. I swear to God. I don't know.
My wife, man.
Homeless guy comes over. So you got some spare change if you're buying that crap.
Right?
But yeah, I thought it was super, super creepy though. But yeah, so we can get into a little bit because we're watching XFL a little earlier. I've been hearing a lot of people say that the reason why the league is gonna like struggling is because the poor quarterback, like their quarterbacks suck. Like the quarterbacks can't make plays. Like we were just watching, was it New York? And that quarterback, he threw like one pass out of how many freaking plays?
He had one completion in like 3 series.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Who's the Cardell Jones? He's like one of the best ones.
Him
And they kept the dude Geno Smith over that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the when he was on the Chargers.
Okay. Didn't they have was it Josh Johnson? He plays for one of the teams too.
I don't know.
Yeah, so he's on. He's like, but they need to bring more like big names though. But I think that's why.
Yeah, I know that they were talking about trying to get all the kids out of the colleges and whatnot. Like, what's his name, Lawrence? Yeah, Thor looking guy.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to get him, but they're like, is he outside of your guys' price range? He's like, no, not necessarily, but that kid's not gonna risk it.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Exactly. Go to a league that could crumble. Like.
Or you could stay in one of the most prestigious schools and have, all the spotlights on you.
Well, I think he's got like one more year.
Yeah, he's going in his
One more year,
last
then
one.
he's going. Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, I think a lot of people are saying this is a quarterback issue that there's no plays being done, so the game's kind of just like
Though, for me, I don't know, maybe not from a professional point of view, but
none of us are professional here.
yeah, no, right. For me, it's I don't know, it's kind of fun seeing like interception, an interception just happening like every so often, versus like in the NFL, it's not that common, I guess, but unless you're Romo, but no, but I don't know. I think it just it's always exciting. Like you could be watching something and the game just flips.
Yeah.
Always, it's always flipping, dude.
Lots
They're
of
ready.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, where was it? They were fighting and nobody got flagged.
Yeah, that was
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
just
they're all
kinda-
shoving.
Damn.
And stuff up.
Who's playing right now?
Guardians and
St.
St.
Louis,
Louis.
and then I think
York.
New York was playing.
Or is it Washington?
No, the
Red team?
they're like black and red.
yeah, with McGloin.
Yeah, so that's
Matt McGloin
yeah.
used to be a Raider.
Oh, damn.
yeah. So, but yeah, no, I think that's what their issue. Like, they should bring like Tim Tebow in, something that can
They
put
were talking
fans
about
in the
Kaepernick.
stands, fans in the stands,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Probably get super cheap tickets.
I heard that they're still selling pretty well. Like a lot of fans, they're getting a lot of attendees.
Yeah.
Just yesterday's game, one of them said that they pretty much filled up whatever space they had available. But then someone else was saying because they're playing in such big stadiums, it's like you can't fill all that up. You know what I mean? And it kind of makes it look like the crowd is not all that there.
It was me, I think. No, it wasn't me. It was you. Fucking amateur hour.
But
amateur hour? God damn it.
we get interruptions every so often. No, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool though. I think it's doing a lot better, obviously, than what it did last year.
Yeah.
Or not last year. I'm sorry. The first time around is what I
Yeah.
meant to say. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they're
They're saying it's already doing better than what was that other league that just went bankrupt?
AFL.
AAF or something or
AFL or
AF. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're saying that it was already doing a lot better than that. I think people
they
are
got
excited
bigger
for it.
pockets over there.
Do
On
they?
the XFL?
XFL, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Vince McMahon. That pulls.
What was it
loaded.
again? He sold 0.4% of, I'm guessing WWE or whatever, and I don't know how much he got of that, like 500. What was it, million? I think
Wow, something crazy,
something
yeah.
like that. I'm like, damn, how much is that thing worth?
It's worth a
It's a
shit.
crazy industry. I don't know how they stay relevant.
No, they have. I think it's just different.
That's true. I don't get it.
I don't get it anymore. Like,
And they sell out like full arenas.
yeah.
It's nuts.
I think it's just maybe you still see a lot of the kids that are like when you see like on Instagram, like the people that I see would be like friends taking their kids, and you see the kids all hyped, just painted.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, okay, yeah, that's what it was when we were kids.
Yeah.
Every Monday when you'd go to to school or on the bus, everyone's like, dude, you watch Raw?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Watch SmackDown.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
When they brought it
yeah.
on Thursdays.
Yeah, see, that was already later on. That's when you were really big into it. So I was really big into wrestling.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
But, yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I know. I think if they fix that issue with bringing more bigger names, I think XFL can probably last though.
And throwing in some professional wrestlers.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. No, you think about it, though, because what were they saying? It's kind of like the big three. You know how like big three is like they've sent a bunch of people that retired and go tell them to play basketball in a sense.
Yeah.
That's how they're thinking of like the XFL, like, hey, just get all the retired people that really can't make it.
Yeah, I know,
mix
right?
mix them in with some kids, and
Like the Glenn Baby Davis of all football players. The guy said, screw dieting. I'm going to play half-court ball.
oh man, that shit's crazy though.
When did you start collecting knives? What the hell's going on back
I know,
there?
right?
Oh, you never knew I collected knives. Is that why you're tripping out?
Yeah, so I've been tripping out. That one
Close
has
the
your
door.
name on it.
Got that engraved.
I thought you were just into gay shit.
I got that engraved when I killed that bear.
Were you hanging out with my brother-in-law? Hanging out with the captain?
I was trying to say, hey, bro, let me wild some wild hogs.
You know what I tried a couple weekends ago? Is the proper 12 Irish whiskey.
Oh, how was that?
It was all right.
Tastes like every other whiskey.
Yeah,
I was
right.
drunk. It tasted
You're like,
It went down the same.
yeah, it was
you
perfect.
started talking Irish. Or,
It's funny.
Got a little shake in my leg.
I'm hunking for some gold.
It's in my knickers.
But hey, dude, did you hear about Baker Mayfield's mistress?
Negative.
You ever heard about this?
No.
Have you heard about this? Dude, so this is one chick coming out that just came out. She's telling the story that, oh, I hooked up with Baker Mayfield. Like they're trying to say it was a mistress, but it was just a hookup.
I was like, he's not married.
He is married.
He's married?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just found that out. I found that out during the story.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know he's married. But yeah, dude. So she came to, I guess, like a radio show, was explaining that. Oh yeah, so we hooked up, and then they're explaining, well, how did it happen? How did you guys meet? She's like, oh, I made like a shirt and it said Baker Mayfield, and I think she like made like a video, and then like I guess she tagged him, and after that he started following her, started following each other on Snapchat, and I guess she like was hitting her up, and then they finally met up, and I guess the only time they met up, she pretty much just gave him a blowjob and stuff. She's like, and they're explaining, well, what happened after you guys talked? It's like, no, we just finished up and stuff, and I kind of just went on my way. And so I was like, oh, that's not a mistress.
Yeah.
That's just the thing.
Yeah,
Fling. It's
I was like,
like,
this guy just
One time they hooked up and that was it?
and that was it.
Oh.
That was just whole story.
Oh.
And she came out, but I think the whole thing is because he's married, and it happened like a month after his
Dude, is that fool going to get it together this next year, you think?
Not if he fucking can't get his mistress in hand.
Lord,
Just saying, man.
He starts pulling the Tiger Woods. He's got to get a lot more of those blowjobs.
That sucks, dude.
He's going to wake up on his front lawn, knocked out with a golf club.
I was like, what the fuck, man? But he needs to, man. Did you see the picture with them? What is it? It was Baker Mayfield and a bunch of like different players, and it's like all of them are all ripped up, and then Baker Mayfield's over there like fucking looking sloppy as hell.
no.
He was the only white one in the picture.
He was. Yeah. He really was.
That is not a fair comparison. Let's be truthful.
Tan. The darker you are, the more abs you get.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
They're just naturally there, right?
All right. But yeah.
man.
So, did you watch the Aaron Hernandez thing? You guys watch that?
On the Netflix thing?
Yeah. Did you guys watch both of them or just one of them?
Wait, what?
There's
two
three.
of them?
There's
Wait,
a
what?
couple. Yeah.
3 episodes.
Oh no, yeah.
No.
the episodes.
There's another documentary that came out.
On-
Was it Netflix, and then it was like ID. It was like on regular TV.
Oh, no.
That one was actually better than the Netflix one.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole Netflix thing, they like try to throw in everything about him being homosexual and whatnot. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It came out of nowhere
Yeah.
when his high school fling dude or whatever you want to call it.
High school boyfriend.
Yeah, he just came in. He's like, oh yeah, it was just. Then they start talking about how they hide it. What do they call him, beard or something like that? Where like they try to be all butch so that people would never assume that they're gay.
Oh yeah.
It like they're going so far in explaining how that works, and I'm like, what is this, dude? And then I noticed a lot of people were talking about the guy that came out with his dad. And they're like, you could just tell those guys were just trying to run with the show, like trying to make it all about them.
And it's crazy. His brother was on another TV show, like talking about. He's like,
yeah, I
he's
saw
like,
that.
yeah, I was like on Dr. Oz or something.
Yeah, like Dr. Phil or
Yeah.
something.
And it was just like, I call my mom. I'm like, do you know who these people are? Like, who is it? Oh,
Like, they didn't go to school.
I was like,
think-
I never met him in my entire life, or just something crazy.
for reals?
Yeah,
I think
just
what
kind of like, hey, we're getting some new cousins, I guess, out of the woodwork. They're coming up. No, I didn't even know.
They 23 and me.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm his cousin from back east here. So, but yeah, dude.
I think he was talking about mainly the. I think that he was sexually like
Frustrated?
molested. No,
Oh yeah.
he's like, I'm for sure certain that like he was molested or something like that. And they think that's what triggered a lot of it.
Yeah, I think he was saying like his one of his, I think his uncle or something like that. But yeah, dude. So it's a crazy story though. Like, it's just crazy that he just got paid, and I think a week before that or a week afterwards, or what was it?
Yeah, something like that. It was close. Like he had just gotten it that offseason.
That's crazy, bro. Sign a
It was
paycheck
like a
and go
$40
something.
million contract or
Yeah,
something for
Yeah.
a
one of the
tight
highest
end.
for a tight end. But think about though, dude. Like when they had like it was Gronk and Hernandez. I think they could have done some damage though.
Oh, absolutely.
If Hernandez was still on the team. But it's crazy how they were saying that he was trying to say, hey, send me back,
wanted to
west. We
move.
want to get traded,
Right.
But I think because he was so local to his area, it's like. But then again, when he went to Florida, it's like, bro, like you went to Florida and you were kind of away, but
Yeah.
you still kind of fucked up. But
Yeah.
they need to do a documentary on that Florida team.
On the Tebow team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had Tim Tebow, they had Enter Hernandez, they had the Pouncey twins.
Yeah. these two
Cam
guys.
Newton was on there and he was fucking stealing
Oh,
laptops.
before he left.
Yeah, he was stealing laptops. Did you hear about that? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Cam Newton was stealing laptops at Florida.
That's why he gives back to the poor. Steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
I can't stand
all-
it. Dude, it was funny. There was somebody who was saying, it's kind of like how people hate Cam Newton when he smiles. And so I was like, yeah, that's how I feel.
About Cam Newton when
I
he
can't
smiles?
stand Cam Newton.
I feel that way when I look at you, but
But
What's
Did
up
you-
with him right now, though?
Cam?
Yeah.
he's got to wait till the offseason and see if they're going to trade him or if he's just going to.
So apparently he's having a lot of injuries or something like that.
What
It's
is
or-
just
he-
a bad year.
what does
Yeah.
he have, like his arm?
I don't remember. If
I think
it
I
was
read somewhere
arm.
that said they were just over it. Like every other so often, he was always like,
He always had ankle and back issues because he runs a lot, so he just get tackled awkwardly.
Yeah.
So, did you hear about those? What was it the wide receiver from the Texans and the lineman from the Browns that got?
Oh,
caught?
yeah. I thought he was, he started with the Colts, huh?
Yeah, and then I think he was on the Texans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude.
They were
Freaking-
trying-
happened?
They were smuggling 157 pounds of marijuana across the border. I was like,
from Mexico.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Fucking idiots, bro.
They're like, why don't you just go to one of the
Shit.
states where it's
Yeah.
legal?
He's like, that's just so stupid. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, it's legal now.
He knows. Yeah, exactly. Well, then now with the NFL, they just they kind of
It's on the bill.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's on
it's
the bill.
about
Where the
marijuana.
players are going to be
marijuana,
okay
yeah.
to use it or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Baseball did it first, right? And they already-
Baseball.
They-
Did baseball do it or basketball do it?
I can't
I feel like basketball's always been like open policy.
Yeah, it's more of a players' league
Yeah, it is.
than football is, in my opinion.
Except those Astros, man.
Stand-up characters.
I know, bro. They're gonna get fucked up this year, bro. They're gonna get dinged with so many fastballs to the dome.
Yeah, did you see the thing on Twitter? It said the Astros training season. And
Oh, and they're like a little foam thing.
No. It was the clip from Happy Gilmore where he goes in the batting cages. And he's like, yeah.
That's funny, dude.
But what are you doing? There's only 104. Like,
Only 104 more days till hockey tryouts begin. Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Awesome.
I can do it. On the background, he's like, "What's up?"
Oh, yeah, he puts him down.
That's funny.
But yeah,
So did you come up with a list, or is it just you and I about the
well,
criminals?
yeah. I think he's just gonna just go off of us
Oh, okay.
and stuff.
What do you got?
But hold on, I wanted to do let's see who would know music a little better on this.
Okay.
Because I know you guys are really big on music, and I was asking Jesse, I was like, what's better music for like what you guys listen to, either in the 80s or 90s?
Oh, I don't like 80s. I like 70s and 90s. So
What about like 90s and 2000s?
But see, what genre, though? I mean,
In music that that's right, because you like everything.
well, because if you're like, say, like you're talking about rap or hip hop or alternative rock, whatever, every, I think, decade had its solid years, not necessarily all of them dating back that far, but that's why I guess it just depends,
Yeah.
what genre you're talking about.
Well, what was really big in the 90s?
grunge.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of
Early
grunge.
90s Nirvana.
Yeah, but that's just like the only band, really.
No, there's
like
Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Collective Soul, Candlebox, Stone Temple Pilots,
and then
Alice in Chains.
do you listen more stuff from like the 90s more? Do you guys think that you listen to more from then, or
Honestly, it just depends. Like for me, sometimes, like I'll go down that 90s. Like on Sirius XM, they got I think it's Lithium, and that's all they play is 90s. Like grunge or alternative, and that's pretty cool. Sometimes you just want to vibe on that, and then other times just stuff from today, knocked loose. Depending on how you're feeling, I guess. You know what I mean?
yes?
I go through phases.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I get really deep into something. Like I've been really deep into reggae for a while, and then I'm like starting to go back to hard rock right now.
Okay.
And then sometimes, man, I'm like, I'm good on the music, like, because I always have like earphones on at work, and if I'm not listening to music, sometimes I just don't feel like listening to music. I'll just listen to a podcast, or just listen to something playing in the background, like on YouTube. Sometimes you're just not in that mood,
Yeah, you won't listen to music, but yeah.
Listen to King and the Sting.
Yeah, I actually haven't listened to it in a while, actually.
Oh my god, they got a new studio.
Yeah, I don't really care for it.
Oh, it looks.
That was like a restroom.
It kind of does look like a public restroom.
Yeah, it looks like a public restroom.
They probably wanted it to look that way, like a dirty subway.
Oh yeah, because you're Rat King and.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Like you said, it just really depends. Like I never got into 80s hair metal really, and then like anthem songs and things of that nature. So
you just seem like you're.
You like that Motley Crue style?
I do actually. I just like good music.
I can listen to some.
I like a good toe tapper. right?
It gets my knee going.
I can appreciate a good toe tapper.
Yeah.
There you go.
But all right, so we decided to make a list of obviously just to make one thing Susan to go off of us.
Okay.
Actually got my paper here. Got my notes of what did we say it was
The dumbest sports like crimes committed.
No, I
Or
thought
criminals.
it was just criminal as an athlete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't say
whatever.
dumb, but
Oh.
it is
I mean,
dumb.
I'd say
They're all-
Aaron and OJ are just on top of that list,
Yeah,
right?
obviously.
So, do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
Whatever, you can go first.
All right. All right, number one.
Wait, hold on. Are you going from the best to the? Or you just don't really? You didn't really number them.
I kind of have some. I won't put him first. All right. I'll start with the one.
All right.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's sexual.
Damn! Now I gotta fucking delete
Colorado.
that. Come on, Jason.
What?
We're not looking at him in that light anymore, man.
Oh
Come on.
man!
I'm just saying.
Did you hear about what happened to that one chick with Oprah Winfrey's friend? You gotta bring this. You gotta bring the podcast down like this. This is how you're gonna ruin the podcast.
I'm out of here, guys.
Like that's the one. That's what's gonna ruin it.
This is what's gonna ruin the podcast.
This guy.
But that is true though. But she had like 13 different Siemens in her fucking underwear though.
Jeez, wait, how many?
Oh, she had like 8. She had what? 7 too many.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it I sent you the that meme, right? It said, my girlfriend asked me how I like my coffee.
No.
I think it was. All right. Oh no, it said, God, what the heck was it? It said, what kind of women do you like? He said, I like my women like I like my coffee without other men's dicks in them.
There you go.
Me too.
He's like, shit, same thing.
I'll take
Small
2.
world.
Can I get 2, please?
Really?
Alrighty.
All right, what's your next
Next
one?
big one I had put on there was Michael Vick and the Dogs.
Oh, that is a good one, yeah.
That was crazy,
that one was
man.
crazy.
Some crazy documentaries on that, like
know.
going
What was
back
that
there.
about?
Hey, but it's crazy though.
Well, he had a whole camp of dogs that he was professionally
fighting,
Yeah,
or-
illegal dog fighting.
What?
And they pulled something like 30 or 40 dogs out of this,
Yeah, it was
Damn.
crazy, bro.
this backyard. They were
Like it was, bro. He's the only one that came back from it though. Like,
yeah.
but it was cool though. He actually, when he did his documentary, he was just like, oh no, I don't want all these cameras here. Like my comeback tour, pretty much. He was like, I don't want any cameras here. So, but he did it like,
Wow,
he
that's
just thought that was
crazy.
just his lifestyle. But it was crazy though. But yeah,
You know that
He was
guy
on-
signed 2 $100 million contracts.
And he's over there
with the
fighting
NFL.
dogs.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why?
He signed one with the Ravens. No, the
No.
Falcons, and then the other with the Eagles.
That's crazy. That's crazy that the Eagles paid him.
He just, I mean, God, he was killer.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Killer.
It's insane.
All right, what's your next one? That the fuck. That's yeah.
I will go with Jerry Sandusky.
Oh damn! I totally forgot about him. Damn, Jason, those are good. That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Is he? Well, I thought. Well, I guess in sports,
Yeah,
he'll
he's
go in
a-
sports, not an athlete.
It's
If
probably
that's
a
the
former
case, we could have
athlete.
said the other fucking douche.
Who?
The gymnastics coach.
Oh yeah, touching all the
There you go.
girls.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah. Fuck that
Dr.
dude.
Hansen.
All right, but dude, yeah, Sandusky. I totally forgot. What is he doing?
Oh, he's in jail.
Poor old man, never had a chance.
Jesus.
He just spends all of his time in the shower.
Yeah, that's insane.
He probably. Never mind. I'm not going into that. We already fucking ruined the podcast anyway.
All right,
You
then.
sick son of a bitch.
So I'll take the one that I called, and I'll say OJ.
Okay, OJ, yeah.
2 times.
2 times. 2-time OJ.
I mean, you get off with murder. I mean, you skate free.
Yeah.
And then you decide to go.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
Wait, what was
Welcome
the
to
second thing?
Vegas.
Wasn't it where he was like trying to steal some of his shit back or something
Yeah,
like that? Some memorabilia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at the New Orleans in Las Vegas.
Crazy,
So
dude.
there's like a 3-month wait if you want to stay in that room
Oh damn.
at the Orleans
Really?
in Las Vegas. Yeah, but man, they were saying he's like, oh, I didn't do that either. And then there's like recordings of him saying, "Bring the heat."
Not things you want to hear.
Right on. That wasn't me.
That definitely wasn't me.
Oh, he's
You
talking
hear
about-
me? My name is OJ. Bring the heat.
Dude.
I'm coming in hard. They
like-
call me the juice. They don't call me the juice for no reason.
They should have had Dave Chappelle on the jury. He would have been like, I can't convict. He's like, need a whole bunch of my buddies, his grandma holding 2 forms of government ID.
Oh man.
That's my Robert. Always peeing on bitches.
All right. Actually, OJ's a good one. Actually.
Yeah. All right. So the last one is Plexico Burris.
Oh, he shot himself.
He was-
Dumbass. He did like a year.
It was 2 years.
Oh, 2 years? Yeah, because handguns is really serious in New York.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he took it into the club and shot himself in the leg.
Why?
I was like, why do these guys feel the need to carry so many firearms? I'm like, they already pay all these other guys around them. They could all carry the firearms. You're nobody.
I know. You should. You're
They're
fucking.
they're
idiot.
nobody.
Oh man, those are good actually.
Thank you. I thought long and hard about them.
All right, so mine. I'm not gonna go in order. Obviously, I don't think I have an order. My first one, I'm just gonna go ahead. You already said it, Michael Vick.
Yeah.
That was my one. So far,
Dude, man, you can't repeat.
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying that was one of them. But I have another one. Big Ben.
Oh, the
Yeah.
bathroom stall.
Yeah, the bathroom stall one, and the other one that I
What the hell
think.
happened in bathroom stall?
Dude, he tried. He allegedly. What happened was
See what had happened.
he. The other one was
tripped.
one of them was in the hotel, and the other one was like in a club in the bathroom, and stuff like that. That I guess he forced himself on some young ladies.
Trying to give a little bit.
Yeah, trying to give him a little bit. The other one, Ray Rice.
I thought about that one.
I know that one. You
He
can go
never
like
came back after that, right?
no.
He should go to the XFL.
There you go.
I don't think the XFL's gonna take him though.
You don't think so?
Vince McMahon said he's not gonna take anybody that breaks the law.
Said nobody.
I don't know how
with
he got a
criminal
whole team
records.
like that,
I
but
know,
whatever.
right?
What the fuck?
It's like, man, there's a lot of white people on the field.
Yeah, right, exactly. There's way too many whites in this field. But you could even go like Kareem Hunt,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, is
Hill.
what he did worse, or whose was worse?
Ray
in your-
Rice. Ray Rice was.
Just because he knocked her out.
Yeah, I think. And then I think
But he kicked a pregnant woman,
there was
What?
somebody in between though.
Kareem Hunt.
I think Kareem Hunt had somebody in between. And he kicked and it just kind of like bumped to the other girl.
I mean, he kicked her. I saw the video.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Well, I think they're not both
Nah,
okay.
Ray Rice, he knocked her out.
Yeah, and there was legit video of like her
Sent
like
her to the basement.
yeah,
Jeez.
try to freaking drag her, bro.
Elevator to the garage.
And he's like, shh, wake up! I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
We're good.
And she's like,
What happened?
She's just really drunk.
it was a
Come on,
rough-
baby, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
Wake up, you
Brunch
fell.
was really rough.
She's been drinking all day.
Goddamn mimosas. Got him
She just
again.
fell. I didn't touch her.
Swear to God.
What's that big red mark on her face?
The other one is Kellen Winslow.
What did he
Junior?
do?
He
Oh, he killed someone, didn't he?
no, he kidnapped somebody.
The fuck?
He kidnapped like a 54-year-old and stuff like that, and then he raped another chick.
Damn.
And so he's looking to like 12 to 18 years.
Dang, yeah.
Why though, dude? Like,
For what?
you're an athlete. You got money.
He's also fucked up in the head though too. Same reason why didn't Hernandez freaking kill those?
Look at I wouldn't call him an athlete. Well, he's athletic, but Chris Benoit, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
He was an
mean-
athlete.
But
Oh,
dude,
that would've
when
been a
they
good
looked at
one.
his brain though, afterwards, like from all the concussions, because what was his finishing move? Wouldn't he like dive into people like?
He'd go like head first.
yeah, head
into
first
him.
from the top rope.
Off the top rope.
Yeah, dude, and it's like he killed his family, left Bibles near them, then killed himself.
He made the Hall of Fame though, didn't he?
I don't think so, dude.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty.
Oh, that's right.
positive
Not
they
gonna let it
did.
go in the Hall of
I
Fame.
remember
Different Hall of Fame.
I remember. I think the next day they had like an entire special on him. They're like, he started off, hey, we're not gonna have our normal show. We're just gonna show a bunch of memories of him and stuff. And then later on, they found out, oh wait, he's the one that killed the people. They thought like he had been murdered with his family.
No,
But
I'd say he was the one that did it.
nah, dude, it's just crazy. All these guys are like,
Well, wrestlers
Go
are
to that
technically athletes,
extreme.
but yeah, they're all fucked up in the head.
Crossface crippler.
Yeah. Well, there's killers a lot. There's a lot of killers when I was pulling this up that are NFL players.
Yeah.
Like the dude from the Panthers. He killed his
I saw
pregnant wife,
damn.
and then I think the daughter had complications, whatever. But yeah, he's still doing like 18 years.
Who was the guy that I was telling you about earlier? The one that I think he was with the Cowboys, and then he went to like some other league. I don't know where it was at, maybe Canada or something like that, and he ended up stabbing his wife in the closet so many times that basically like beheaded her.
I forgot you were
his
telling me.
name.
Yeah, I remember you were saying something erover.
But yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that's
some
crazy.
Yeah, and stuff. So, my other one is Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
Ryan Leaf is my favorite. Get out of my face. But yeah, but I like his story though because he came back. He came back from it all.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say how Peyton Manning got drafted behind him, but
Oh yeah, that does suck.
Right.
The Chargers can't catch a break to let Drew Brees go too.
Drew Brees is gonna still be playing after Phillip Rivers gets out of the league.
I know
Watch.
exactly. Oh man, poor Chargers. And then, so Ryan Leaf, and then my last one that I'm gonna just add to it because of Michael Vick, Mark Sanchez.
What did Mark Sanchez?
He assaulted a girl in college his freshman year,
Yeah.
and LAPD picked him up. So yeah, he got.
Jeez.
All right.
Little did he know the butt fumble was on its way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just karma.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
That sucks for you, bro.
I remember that guy retired from the NFL like this year. I told my brother, he goes, that fool hasn't played for like 3 years.
But you could be a good, solid second string quarterback, though.
Oh, you can.
I know. You could just, like to hang out for a little bit.
I got a couple honorable mentions.
All right, what do you got?
First one was Greg Hardy.
That's a good one.
That girl was getting out of control and he threw her in the bathtub with a bunch of guns or something like that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, he was throwing her around. And
Oh, shit.
do you remember that? That's why he doesn't play in the.
No, I know that. I know it was that
And then he went to
bad, but I just
UFC.
didn't know the details of it.
Yeah, he like threw on a bunch of guns that were like getting piled up.
That's crazy.
He's dragging her around by her hair. And then the last one was Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, yeah, when you brought a gun to
to the locker
the
room.
locker room.
Man, a lot of fucking weapon charges.
I'm
huh?
telling you, why do these guys need to carry guns? A bunch of knuckleheads.
Dude, we can go through like so many different athletes and stuff like that have issues. Oh, yeah, that sucks.
That's crazy.
But that's going to bring down the house, though, Jay, with the first one.
What's that?
The Kobe Bryant one.
Oh,
Come on, man.
we're all about ratings here.
We are.
Controversial topics.
Yeah, exactly. But a title. Top criminals, Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Oh, man. That kind of hurts me a little bit. I'm gonna have
But
to,
it was true because he cheated on his wife because he gave her the big old ring or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, and stuff like that. So
And then he publicly apologized.
he did, yeah. And then, what was it? He tried to call out Shaq. And Sean was like, well, Shaq does it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, Shaq does it. What can I do?
It's like, bro, don't go there.
And then Shaq's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Go with Dwayne Wade.
I know Dwayne Wade's dude. He's what is he getting?
His jersey got retired.
His jersey got retired, and then they're doing. I think I'm pretty sure his boy probably made that movie, the documentary of him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what?
It's called Wade
Oh. When you say his boy.
or Dwayne Wade, or LeBron. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, because LeBron does like production.
I
And...
thought you were talking about his kid, how it's like.
Oh yeah, his you know about that, right?
What?
His daughter's what trans or
Yeah.
transgender.
Who's?
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade? He's a basketball.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's like, oh,
He was happy.
that
He
looks
was
just
like,
cool, yeah, and stuff like that. But yeah, he's talking about that. But yeah, no, there's that the movie about Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I saw like a 30 for 30 type thing looking
Yeah,
like it was coming out.
but all right, well, that's it. You got anything else, Jay? Yeah.
I felt like we just started.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Speaking of celebrities or
Oh, you
famous
know who I
people's
forgot?
daughters.
You know who I forgot
What?
though? Is the freaking guy from South Africa.
wait, what guy?
Pistorius.
Yeah,
The Blade Runner.
The Blade Runner that shot.
He shot his girlfriend or his wife through the door
What the fuck?
on Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
They
And it
said
was an
that
accident.
he
He
thought
got
that-
away with it first, and then they're like, "Nah, this is."
He thought that
That's
there was
crazy.
robbers in his house, so he started shooting through the door. He thought.
You're right. I've seen a lot of those.
So
I wonder if they give him his fake feet in jail.
wait, oh, that's messed up. The way you said that, his fake feet.
Yeah, I mean, or did they just give him a wheelchair?
I probably would give him a wheelchair.
I wonder how he lost his feet.
I think he was born that way.
You think?
I don't know.
How do you learn to run so fast without any feet your whole life?
I think he just when he swam, he just kept him.
Wait, he could swim?
No, well they're like nubs. These are nubs.
That's fucked
That
up.
would not be getting you anywhere.
I'm just saying, like in the water, I'm pretty sure they look like they paddle really fast. You know, just
Right?
There's not any resistance there.
More aerodynamic. Like,
It's the shortest skier
Well,
you've ever
there you
seen.
go.
on
If you
the-
think about it, how much does your leg weigh underneath your knee
I'd say that's a good 15
Yeah,
20
see?
pounds
on each leg, or just one leg
per leg.
per leg? Yeah, see, I'm saying it's holding him down. So now he's been cheating this whole entire time.
doesn't
We need to
have
take
any
these
feet.
We need to fucking take these gold medals away from this guy, man.
He didn't win any gold medals.
Well, he won whatever races he won.
I'm sure he won plenty of races.
Yeah, but that's cheating. He has a robotic leg. It's a fucking
That's not
robot. That's like having Terminator fucking,
Mama said they was my magic shoes.
that's funny.
Damn, Tink Tink. You get away with that shit. I was like, that's cheating though, if you think about it.
No, it's,
Was he was he in like the Special Olympics though too? Like, or was it
I don't know. He's like that one
Special
guy,
Olympics.
the ringer.
There you go.
for Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah. What was the one kid's name? The one that
Jeffy, it's like Jeffy can't lie.
Well, who... Scratch my CD in broad daylight. You son
Oh,
of a
that's
bitch.
right.
but who was the really good guy? Remember the?
Oh, it was the black dude, right? The
Yeah.
black athlete.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I think.
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, Jimmy, yeah.
I guess I was gonna say Jimmy, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Jimmy wasn't special.
Such a stupid ass movie.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
A lot of funny scenes, dude, for sure.
Oh, we got off of that actually because this
The
is
CD part was probably my favorite though. It's like
What
you dropped it
what movie would
in
you say you could
tagline.
quote the most?
I could
Oh,
quote the
damn.
most. I don't. Probably Pineapple Express.
Really?
Damn, I probably only watched that like twice, if anything.
Oh, it's
Really?
hysterical. And the Anchorman movie, or Anchorman probably as well.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Push that shit to the. it's like, yeah, orale. It's like, what is that the fucking stop sign? Fucking gringo.
Talking about when he's like the electric slide. Chicks don't.
He's like, oh yeah, pass that shit to the limit.
Orale.
Orale. That's what he said. It's like freaking gringo. They got fresa.
That was Pineapple Express, or
Yeah.
Damn,
right at the
dude.
beginning.
He's like, he does really good Jeff Goldblum expressions.
Man.
Fuck Jeff Goldblum, man.
He's really handsome and strong. He does.
Dude, you're handsome. Fuck Jeff Goldblum.
That's a good one, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Trying to get a motherfucking
Scholarship. I don't know where I got that from. That shit's hilarious. McBride's hilarious, dude.
I used this gun when I was a prostitute.
He's like, see this right here, dog? Komodo dragon.
Kimono.
Fuck.
What
This
about
whole
you?
second half is all gonna be nothing else quoting movies.
Yeah, it's fun.
What's the next one? It would be like, fuck, the McBride movie. He does, This Is the End. And he's like,
Oh, that one was all right.
I was watching what was it, Vice Principals? or something like that?
Yeah.
I dug that show.
yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Have you guys
Him and
watched
that
the
other
Royal
dude.
Gemstones?
Mm-mm.
That's the new one where he and his family own a church, like a
Oh,
a
yeah,
mega
yeah. Then you're
church
talking about that, yeah.
down
But
in Texas.
What's that on?
I think it's
HBO?
on HBO Go.
Oh, okay.
That one's really funny too. And then it's all corrupt.
I have to watch that.
yeah.
He gets blackmailed for doing blow.
Oh shit.
And someone videotaped him.
What's another one? Pride one. I like, that's talking about that. This is the end when he's like, "Hey, everybody, empty out your phones." I was like, he's like, somebody stole my. Yeah, so he's looking for his phone. Was it the fuck is the other one from Superbad?
Oh,
You got Jonah Hill, and then you had the other guy. What's his name?
Who, Seth?
Matt Sarah.
Yeah, Matt Sarah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Matt Sarah's like when he's all telling people to empty out their pockets for their phone.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, it's right here." And he gets down. He's like, "This is embarrassing."
I really liked him in Hot Rod.
Hot Rod's like a.
Hot Rod's super
It's like
underrated.
very underrated. I think it's like that one's like my, because everybody's like I never really got what is it that crap, that was a stupid ass movie.
They're all stupid ass
I know.
movies.
Crap.
But
Was it a
Those are the best.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah, I never got that movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
I never got
So-
that
I
movie.
love that movie.
You know that the people that wrote Napoleon Dynamite also wrote Nacho Libre.
Oh really?
Yeah. So Jack Black went to them and said he wanted those guys to write him a movie. Something really
See,
stupid.
again, that was another one that I probably only watched like once.
Oh man, I love
Nacho
Nacho
Libre?
Libre?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that at all.
That's a good
Really?
one. That's freaking hilarious.
No, I watched a lot. Yeah, I didn't really.
I like Hot Rod. He's like,
Hot Rod's pretty dope.
I go
Hot
to
Rod's
church every
great,
goddamn Sunday.
So I got to church. I got the demon in me.
Safety word is whiskey.
I say, what weird?
Why am I saying?
Found these
what?
fireworks in the bathroom. Want to see me light them up?
That stupid ass
Hey
shit.
man, I got this acid. I can't do it. And I was like, okay.
It's funny how like it's just stupid comedy. He's like, I gotta go beat up what's his name downstairs or his
Oh.
stepdad.
When he's
God
whispering at him,
Yeah.
like when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
dang. Get you a new heart, and I'm gonna beat your ass, Frank.
You're a pussy. Oh man.
That's good. Actually, we're just the one I actually love quoting is Dumb and Dumber. I swear I
yeah.
quote that one all the time. We were just watching it the other day, and stuff. Shit's fucking.
We
old.
do bring that one up a lot.
Yeah.
If it's not Dumb and Dumber, it's Kingpin, and with
Yeah.
with
I've
Tori,
never-
it's Wayne's
You ever watched
World.
Kingpin?
Never watched.
Oh
Really?
my god, it was
We
hilarious.
watched that movie till the end, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think I probably cut them. I cut me. I thought I told you to call me Big Earn. It's
Oh,
for my
man.
sugar. It's for my coffee.
Dude, every other time that you get a chance, it's like you just gotta drop in a quote for
Yeah.
that or Wayne's World with Tori. But
Yeah. It's like, yeah, those are pretty good movies, actually, so. Anyways.
Dude, my brother ordered a Tesla.
Oh, no, you're telling me about that, yeah.
Yeah.
wait, so do you own those, or I
Yeah.
heard something that you only get to lease them or something like
I don't know.
that?
I don't know. You make a car payment. Imagine you.
Yeah, no, you'd think so, right? But then they were saying something about like legally how you don't own the damn car, they still own it somehow. They can, dude. I don't know. There was like this big old controversial thing, even like with secondhand Teslas, like that someone would buy from like a not a junkyard. What would you call it? Like where they would be, just salvage yards
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever.
Oh,
And then like they were capable of disabling the vehicle, and you'd had to like try to figure out a way of like re-enabling the vehicle because I guess they could just like control it or something like
Why
that.
would they want to, like, just say, hey, we still own it, but you have to buy it? Like,
I
think
don't know
they-
because they want you to keep coming to them. I don't think they want anyone else to service their vehicle. It's kind of like the whole Apple thing. You
Oh,
know what I
okay.
mean? Where like, no, bring it to us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Kind of a thing. Like,
I was just gonna say it seems like that. I think there's a lot of updates that happen to the vehicle.
yeah, they have to,
Right.
like, maintain their...
Yeah, it's like iOS BS, where it's like they still have full access to the vehicle.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's crazy, though. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of power to giving somebody else that can control your car, though.
yeah. It's
Imagine. Fuck, they can just stop it whenever they want, and you can't even drive your car if...
Well, they were already doing stuff like that, right? For what is it, like OnStar or something, like where they could stop a vehicle if it's like stolen. They can like disable
Oh,
it, and the
really?
car just starts slowing down. Yeah, I think there was like an entire commercial on that. But,
Damn, it's pretty
yeah, it's
cool.
getting crazy, dude. And then the
like
cars
sub-
that are driving themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't trust that yet.
Teslas are
That's
really
gonna be
close.
scary.
Yeah.
They're
At
already
least
partially driving. I mean,
you get people sleeping on the freeway while they're just... And people are just literally
Saul going through
Like, I'm
his
just gonna
dildo
jump in the back seat
magazine.
and just drive me there, all right?
buying shit online with my credit card.
Honey, I want some Twinkies. God damn it.
That's crazy.
But
We're getting there.
So what Tesla did you get? Was it like the little SUV looking one or the car?
He just got the 3.
Okay.
It was a commuter one, so I think this one
With the
was
big old giant like tablet in the middle of the center
Yeah.
console. That looks cool.
It looks crazy. So I want to say it was like 250-mile range. He didn't elect for the long range because that one takes it up to like 322.
Oh, okay.
So Saul was gonna
yeah,
come Jimmy rig some electrical stuff.
There
on
you
him.
go.
yeah, I'm gonna go put their charger.
Just overcharge
Oh, yeah.
him. He's rich.
I know, right? It's because his lovely wife.
That's awesome.
What?
But yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I was like, because you were telling me it's like by his like garage or whatever, right? So I was like, it's gonna be not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's got money. Don't worry about it.
I think Tesla's also
Whatever.
doing like the solar panel stuff too, right?
Yeah,
For
they're getting into solar
houses?
panels, like really advanced ones too. Go figure. So,
Right.
To put where?
Like just solar panels, like
You can put them out in your yard if you want, or you want to.
you know,
bring
like
one with
yeah,
you.
people just do solar panels. Well, I think they're doing like their own. You know,
Like their own.
yeah, like their own panel, Tesla, everything. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Does what's her name still own the company, or is he still part of it?
Elon.
Yeah.
He had to step down after the whole smoking marijuana.
Really,
That's
dude?
crazy.
From that moment,
That's crazy how like that.
He's still like the spokesperson, but it was kind of there's some political stuff that happened after
That's
that.
stupid though. Like
Damn,
all because Joe Rogan, huh?
what a dick.
Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah. Made a big deal about Joe Rogan. I think he was saying he was gonna vote for Bernie or some shit.
Yeah, I heard
They
that.
cried a big old thing, and like, dude. But it was like, cause I listened to that podcast.
He lives
and,
in California.
I know.
I mean, like,
but no, it was
Democrats gonna win.
It was no they took that out of it didn't make any sense because when you're watching the podcast, he was talking about it was between this person and this person. He's like, well, I wouldn't pick that person. I would pick Bernie over that person.
Oh, is
so
that-
it wasn't like an overall like, well, yeah, I'm gonna vote for
Then-
for Bernie. It was just more just like, oh, these are my options. Like, oh, then I'm gonna go for Bernie.
So the media goes crazy.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're like,
Well,
oh, he has endorsed him and all
Yeah,
that
exactly,
crap.
exactly, and stuff. So it's like that's not what happened, dude. Watch it.
I haven't watched his in a while.
Yeah, haven't you?
What's that, Joe Rogan?
Yeah. There's something you know about me, Joe Rogan? I smoke racks. Dude, that dude has so much range and shit, though. Think about it.
Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
That guy knows so much about
people.
so much.
Dude, right? It's like overwhelming, like his podcast sometimes. You're like, bro, like, weren't you just talking about this? And dude, I've been getting to recently, dude, is there's a dude that he interviews a lot. He deals a lot with the cartel and knows about the cartel and stuff like that.
Interesting.
That Mexican dude?
Yeah, dude.
The one I was talking about Bruce Lee the other day with him? I think I know who you're
No,
talking
I don't think it was that one.
about. Okay.
But no, it's another Hispanic dude, and he, I guess he was raised in Mexico and stuff like that, and then
Not Eddie Bravo.
No, not Eddie Bravo. Right? Eddie Bravo's in conspiracies,
Yeah, sure.
and so that dude's all over the place.
He's in The Sopranos. I mean,
Was he
I think so, right?
Eddie Bravo? No, I don't think so.
Who am I thinking? Or was he?
Oh, you're thinking of? Oh no, he wasn't in that one.
No, what?
Joey Diaz was not.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Was
Yeah,
Joey
no,
Diaz.
Joey Diaz was not. Joey Diaz was in the longest yard.
Oh,
Was he?
Don't you assholes cut me? It's like, just give me a Diet Coke and I'll be all right.
I remember that one, dude.
he was the can of corn guy.
That's crazy.
Cat of corn, I'll be all right.
Can of corn.
But yeah, no. So so he interviews this one dude. And he's talking about like the different crazy worlds, like the cartel and like how advanced the cartel is and stuff like that. He was talking about like on the cities. You know how like we have street like cameras and certain lights, and like the government can tap into whatever. It's the cartels. The cartels are the ones that have cameras and stuff like that in the streets, not the government. The government's still,
That shit's scary, dude. Mm-hmm. How powerful those guys are. The kind of weapons they have, military like grade shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know a lot of other places that would have that, but
Yeah.
that's just scary.
right? How like straight up the cartel runs it in, and like I guess this is or last year was the year that was like the highest rate of murders in Mexico and stuff like that.
Really?
Like it's gone out of control. Yeah.
What was it that was just came out where I guess they like not broke in, but they just kind of walked into the police department and took one of their guys out. He was like some high drug lord guy.
Oh yeah.
They came in like fully loaded with weapons, and they were like, "We're taking him out."
Yeah.
And they're like, I think they had like a little bit of a shootout, gunfight, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, no, like they just crazy how they
Like once that happens, like where does it stop at that point? Like they could literally just walk in and do anything.
Oh, pretty much. There's not. Yeah, they have so much. They have way more arsenal than the police in Mexico and stuff like that.
I think it's just having people that are just ready to die. You know what I mean? Like these guys are just crazy. But
yeah.
I think when you got that, you're pretty powerful.
Yeah,
because
'cause
what do you have to lose?
Yeah, because there was one. Was it like last week or something at the like a little 6-year-old or 7-year-old
I don't
that she was like I guess she like they picked her up from school and then they found her later and stuff like that, just and stuff like that. So it's just like it's sad though because that's just the world that they live in. That's the world that those people live in. But he just breaks it down. He's like well, when do you think when it's the point that the United States is gonna say, hey, we got to step in for a little bit? He's like, it's like I wouldn't be surprised in 5 years and stuff like because. There's certain things that Mexico does have, but if it gets to the point that it's
That's a war too close for home.
exactly. But
Yeah.
don't you think it's insane that like we fight wars, across the ocean and stuff like that?
We
And
fight
there's-
everyone else's wars is the
Yeah,
thing.
and then like they're literally right next to us, and we don't try to say, hey, all right, knock it off, guys. It's like little kids and stuff. It's like, hey, knock that shit off, dude. Like, do we really have to come back and
Just take them all, send them to Canada for a little bit, and be like, "This is how you should act."
yeah,
Don't get in any trouble. Just be.
But at the same time, I don't think I'd be as worried because obviously I don't think they'd have any like kind of nuclear power. Like we're not dealing like with Russia or China.
No.
You know what I mean? It's more like ground war.
Did
like,
you check this out though? So what cartel is gonna do for like to create like a war if like something ever happens? They would start tampering with the drugs, so it would get distributed to the United States, and people would OD on it more. People would die, and it would be like an epidemic on that. Like they've literally have thought about it like that. Yeah, that they would just poison the
Chemical warfare.
yeah, pretty much yeah,
Damn.
and stuff and that the cartel would. But that's how advanced the cartel is now and stuff like that. They're their own like they're their own like government. It's like, hey, I run this government, you run that government. It's like.
Do you think there's still like the mafia or the mob in Las Vegas? Do you think there's still a presence?
I think there's some kind. I think there's somebody in higher power that's doing it,
Yeah.
and it's called the mob. But I think there's somebody's controlling that shit still.
Because I'm like, you drive out there and you hit state line, and then you hit like there's that one more like prim like hotel, super ghetto one. It's always empty.
Yeah.
Like, what are they just using this for laundering? Like, is it all?
Yeah,
is that all they're doing?
Yeah, could be. Oh, that's a good way to think about it. Yeah,
Just to,
I never thought about that way.
all the
Yeah.
drug. I'm like, there's no way those places stay in business. Like,
Yeah.
it's viable with how much.
Well, something in Vegas, there has to be some way of corruption and things in that sort. Just like there has to be some kind of. I think where there's money, there has to be corruption somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It has to just be there lingering.
Yeah, I was just out there back-to-back weekends, and I'm like driving past this, and I'm like, all right, still nobody there.
You're all knocking. Hello.
Hello.
Anybody here?
And they're like, no, get the out of here.
it's funny.
There's fucking cocaine in the back.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that? But yeah, no. Are we talking about the Joe Rogan thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, the cartel thing, yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, but no, it just is crazy. Because I was showing Mandy a video of this dude getting from the cartel. I guess he was like getting shot, and like it was just like, man, he's like, don't watch it. You're giving it an audience and this and this. I'm like, I know I am, but it's crazy how these people think though, bro. There's literally this one dude. You would never think he would kill somebody. He's over freaking wearing some tom-toms. His freaking jeans are like rolled up like he's just like there's a flood somewhere and stuff, and he just has an AK just going off on this one dude. Dang. And I'm just like, that's just crazy, dude. But yeah, it's fun. I've been getting into the cartel a little lately. It's so fun.
And you just see some of those like dark web like videos that they have of them like killing people.
Yeah, those are the ones I
like
found.
where they're
so,
like
yeah.
skinning people alive, man. I remember that shit's crazy.
Yeah, and so
Or beheading people. I'm like, damn.
yeah, we used to. What was that one channel or that one thing we used to always watch growing up? Like we can watch all that shit. It was like Rotten something.
Rotten.com, Faces of Death, like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You can that's the stuff that you can watch like back in the day, like people being like somebody shooting themselves like in the head and like it just.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Thank you for fucking showing me that when I was growing up, Jesse. Really appreciate it, man.
Exposing you to the real world out there, man. Sorry.
You're not watching my kid alone. But yeah, no, it's just crazy though. But now it's like literally like you can pull it up that quick on on stuff. So
Yeah.
oh, Jesse was telling me about have you guys heard about that little kid that was getting bullied in Australia? Jesse was telling me about
Oh,
it.
yeah. And then they raised a bunch of money for him to come to Disneyland.
Yeah, and now he's like they found out he's like 18 years old. He's
They're
out being-
questioning a lot of that. Well, it's like controversial. They're saying that at one point he had a post that had a caption, something along the lines of celebrating his 18th birthday. Photos or videos. There's actually videos of him just like with money, like just like
You ever
balling.
think is that like recent money though? Do you think
I
or
don't know.
do you,
It looked
that's
like
a-
Monopoly money, but
Yeah, but the thing is, I was telling Jesse though, it could be some other kid because they all look alike. That those like the doors.
They do look.
They all look,
I don't know about that, man.
They all look similar, bro.
That's
I'm
his
just
opinion,
saying.
not mine.
I'm just saying.
Similar features.
What do they call them?
Little people.
Little people?
Midgets.
No, they're not. What do they call them? What do they like to be called? We can't say midgets anymore though.
Little people.
You've been
Is it-
saying that for years.
Yeah, but I'm changing my ways.
Since
Right.
when?
I'm drinking water.
I know, right?
You didn't get any wine?
You said it was gay.
It matches your cup, man. That
It
would've been
does.
perfect.
It actually would have blended in really well. But yeah. But yeah, no. I'm just saying. Are they called little people? What do they want to be called? I know you're not the spokesman for little people, so but you know,
I know, right?
I'm trying to get some feedback here.
I'm in a different realm, if you will.
They called you Gandalf. When they look at you, Gandalf.
You shall not pass.
Willow.
Oh yeah, Willow.
Dude, remember that movie though?
You shall. No, that's a different Willow.
Willow. Yeah.
Willow and his bridge. That's a good movie.
And I haven't seen that since we were
Dude, that
kids.
was fucking creepy. That movie used to creep me out as a kid, dude.
Yeah. Dude, they were talking about like old Disney movies and saying which ones like creeped you out as a kid.
Oh man.
And then they were
We had this conversation.
You know what's weird is
A lot of scenes.
There was a lot of people talking about Pinocchio. Like the
Okay.
original Pinocchio when they turned into donkeys.
Yeah, I was gonna say that when they're at, like in the bar smoking cigarettes, like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
that
is.
whole scene was just awkward. I was like, damn, that's sketch. I don't know, but
Well, think about it. A lot of their stuff. Like people were like getting mad, like with Disney, because everybody's all like, you know, you can't offend anybody anymore,
Yeah.
bro. If you're
Right.
watch Brink. Sorry, I can't freaking.
Is it super
Watch
racist?
what?
So Brink and stuff like because remember when they're about to go down the hill.
okay.
And then they're like arguing, and this is when Brink's on the other team already. And then
something about Peru.
no, he's like, then why don't you go back to Mexico?
Right.
And I'm like, bro, I was like, dude, nobody made a big deal about that. I was like, what the hell?
The writer's like, nailed it.
Got away with it. Yes.
That could
you,
get me an
Disney.
Oscar.
Right. But yeah, no, Disney, yeah, bro, because it was like Lady and the Tramp. People didn't want the tramp part.
Yeah. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
But Disney was pretty offensive as you think about it. But that was just the
It was
culture.
pretty edgy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what was some of the controversy that they were saying where like a lot of times you'll see that they're without parents because they either get shot, killed.
yeah.
You know, just
like in
shit
Toy
like
Story,
that.
there's no dad.
Until like the end, maybe.
No.
I think people have a lot of time in their hands to compile all that data. It's like, well,
And
you think about it. And
say-
it's true though.
yeah.
They never do mention anything about a dad. It's always the mom.
Even like Smart House, there's no mom.
Yeah.
The house is the mom.
Oh, hey, don't you ever wonder? This is my biggest Smart Guy's mom. What happened to her? Like they never really ever said anything. I know
Was
she
that
died.
They never really addressed that.
They never really addressed that.
Then
Like
he has a brother or a sister? He had a sister.
he had a sister in the beginning of
And
the
then
show.
there was the dumb kid. Isn't there like-
Omar.
Oh yeah. No, not.
But am
Omar.
I thinking wrong
No,
about
yeah.
the wrong show?
Or I'm thinking like, I'm like that getting that one and sister mixed up.
Oh, sister. That
Reggie,
yeah.
Because they're like related to each other, apparently.
Yeah.
Right? They're brother and sisters, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is Omar, yeah.
And stuff. So
The older brother's friend. But yeah.
for
That's
who?
crazy. No, we were just talking about the idiot who it was, what show he was in.
Why did
It was Smart Guy.
But why do they do that in like every?
They have a dumb
song
guy
with, like,
person.
it with black people. I'm just gonna say.
Was it dumb? Like a dumb person?
Well,
No.
they had like Roger. Roger.
Yeah,
was his
Roger.
sister.
Roger. Yeah. Roger was the one that was annoying.
And then like
They do it somewhere else because they did it for Boy Meets World. Eric started being the dumbass.
Yeah, he was kind of the airhead.
Yeah.
But like they had Jazz and Fresh Prince. He was like the idiot.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And then they had Waldo and Family
I
Matters.
think you're just picking black shows right
I was
now.
going to say
bro.
Family Matters. I was
Family
trying to think
Matters,
of
yeah.
something on that one.
Yeah,
You're right.
Waldo.
Damn, dude, that's a good one. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah, Waldo would have the dumb friend. I think they always have to have a dumb
Was
friend,
it Full
but
House had what was it, Kim?
Kimmy Gibbler.
Yeah, she was like the
And then-
they always have that, I think, like that annoying
they have,
or
to, they have to
dumb
make
neighbor.
some, yeah.
I
You know
guess
what I
it's
mean?
not just black ones. I
Yeah.
apologize.
You got out of control there.
Give it to the Mexican. Give it to the Mexican to pull out the white show.
Dude, you're fucking
Full House.
You're really bringing down this fucking show.
You see what happened, man? We started talking Brink. All bad news from there. You gotta
That's funny.
Go back to Mexico.
podcast better.
But
I think they're just like stereotypical characters that they always, just the ones that, like, what was it? Saved by the Bell. You had what's his name?
Screech.
Screech.
Yeah.
And
what was his name? There was Bulk Skull or no?
that's the Power Rangers.
No, I'm thinking of there's that one. And Ox. Ox was the idiot in Saved by the Bell. He's like the dumb big.
Oh
jock.
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
There was a dummy in there.
But he was like a really good
But
football
that
player.
the nerd though. But yeah, was it Screech was the nerd?
Screech was a nerd for sure.
Screechy.
See, I wish they like replayed Family Matters. I love that. show.
I agree.
Yeah, this guy was he wanted to take a picture when he was in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from the outside. You know how like
Oh,
the
the
Family
house?
Matters. You know how like in the beginning they're from the top or
They're like,
Yeah.
you know how they like pan up to the city over the lake. I think it was like Lake Erie. Instead of taking the plane in, and he come up, and I was like, oh, this is just like the Family Matters introduction. That's where Jared's at.
Yeah, I know
He
he just
just
flew out
landed.
there today.
I was telling him that you could You can go on planes with the miniature liquor bottles.
Yeah, you can little smaller ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, but I mean, they don't really check you.
Mm-hmm. You can bring it as a carry-on.
I brought like 8 for my trips to Dallas.
Oh, really?
Damn.
4 for each way.
Fuck.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
How long was your flight?
That was like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's not
not
that bad
bad.
actually.
So they don't serve them for the first hour though.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
You mean,
Trying to get that sick buzz real quick.
yeah, empty stomach.
Yeah. I'm fucking eating breakfast. Why? I try to get my sick buzz going.
Trying to go to sleep on an airplane.
Right?
Dude, you know Isaac, he gets he's scared of he gets anxiety really bad.
Really?
Yeah. He has to get like prescription and stuff for him to pass out. Or
Sure he does.
yeah, or he'll just be like, yeah.
It sounds like the most Isaac thing ever. Let's be real. Isaac has problems flying, so Isaac gets prescriptions.
It's funny.
He does. He's like, yeah. I don't know, something going on, but I can't fall asleep. I don't know what it is, but give me what you got.
You know what we haven't? My wife and I haven't stopped quoting that night when we went to the what's it called, the Ignite show. We were getting in the truck, and someone said, "Who's the thickest?" I don't remember who said that, but when there was 4 of us in the back of the truck,
Yeah, like, oh, who's touching me?
who isn't touching
Yeah,
me?
exactly. Yeah.
And Joe's like, "It's kind of nice up here."
Yeah, it is. He started playing with Bo up front.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
god! But
that night was crazy.
It's funny.
so it was fun. You ever seen Ignite and
Ignite.
up and close and personal?
I can't recall if I saw them as Ignite or when he was
Fronting Pennywise.
fronting for Pennywise at the Glass House.
Dude's
I want to say it was Ignite.
jacked.
Zoli or whatever his name is.
Dude's jacked. This fool got all fucking wet during the show. He's like, dude, he just said, "What's up to me?" And Jason's like, it was funny. I was like, Jason was like, just chilling. The song came on. Jason's like this, and out of the blue, he goes, and he takes off. I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
I was like, well, "What's up, man?"
And he
How's
just
it
fucking,
going?
and out of the blue, he came back. And I'm like,
Showed him my tits.
Nice.
it's like, where'd you go, man? Nothing. I just came back.
I'm back. Nothing to see you.
But anyways, anything else you want to bring up? Want to talk about?
No, I don't know what you've been doing. You owe me a pair of shoes. You
I
bastard.
do actually owe you a pair of
I'll
shoes.
send you a link.
I do actually. Mandy, you know what Mandy said? She brought it up last night. She's like, "Hey, make sure you buy Jason's shoes." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right." She's like, "Do it on Friday when you get paid."
I'll drop you a link.
Yeah, all right. And so yeah,
I'm so excited.
I was drunk when I made that deal.
Oh, no shit, you were drunk.
Fuck yeah, I was super hammered. This is New Year's Eve.
He
What
was
was it
drunk
about?
before he got over.
I was buzzing hard.
And then he fell in my bushes.
Wait, what was it about?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. I totally fell in your bushes. I was running backwards.
He was running with my dog.
And I was
he
running
falls in
backwards
the
and I
bushes.
Fucking right in the bushes, bro. And stuff. So, but you know, I made a bet with him. I'm like, oh no, I was like, I can do a bunch of miles, just like you know.
He thought he could outrun me.
Jason, like in like a week, he'll do like 50 miles
Damn.
and running.
Not quite. That.
And stuff but dude, like so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a run with you and stuff like at the end, who can do the most miles and
I
stuff
said
like
he wanted to do aggregate mileage for the month of January.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, how much do you want?
Worst
what do you want
idea
to buy me?
There you go.
His wife's like, you're an idiot.
Worst idea ever.
I think you ran once. Oh, now I'm hurt
Yeah.
with my knee.
Yeah, I ran once. I did
Ran
6
6
miles, and then after that, I think I think I was gonna run one more, and I just never tagged it. And I'm like, this is fucking. I was like, I'm over it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is a lost cause. I was like, I'm just gonna blame my drunk ass on that.
You want to run it back?
No, we ain't
Once I
fucking
get my
running
knee
that.
better?
No, I ain't running that back.
That's all right. Fine. I'll spot you mileage.
No, I don't wanna. I don't want the granny help. The support. No, I'm good.
He was like, you don't understand. I don't like to lose. And I said, you don't understand. I'm a runner.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he got me for. So I was like, damn, man.
That's nuts.
So, but yeah, we'll see what's up. Anyways, I think that's it, man. You got anything more? Got anything?
We're good.
Jesse, want to add anything to it?
Nah, man.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, we'll do one soon.
Yeah, we'll have to do another one again. So, alrighty, guys. We're gonna sign off then.
All right,
Thank you.
have a good one.
Later.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.